Hello and welcome to your weekly reading for September the 14th to the 20th, 2020, for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please remember this is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everyone. Please just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right, so let's get to it. What are the messages, please, for Cancer for September the 14th to the 20th, please, 2020? What are the messages, please, for the sign of Cancer for September the 14th to the 20th, 2020? What are the messages Cancer needs to hear for September the 14th to the 20th, 2020, please? What are the messages all our lovely Cancers need to hear for September the 14th to the 20th, 2020? Thank you. All right. Here we go. Cancer. Your current situation, we have the Hermit. Your challenge is the Ten of Swords. Your advice is the Wheel of Fortune. And your outcome, we have the Four of Pentacles. All right, so let's just get some clarifiers here. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Seven of Wands. All right, please clarify the cards on the table for Cancer. Please clarify the cards on the table for Cancer. Please clarify the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Clarify the Hermit, please. Clarify this one. Very good. Okay, I didn't even get to ask any questions here. All right, there we go. Let's try that again. Excuse me. Please clarify the Ten of Swords. Please clarify the Ten of Swords. Please clarify the 10. Thank you. We have two. We have Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. This one. We have the King of Wands. And please clarify the Four of Pentacles. Thank you. We have Justice at the bottom of this deck. And the Eight of Cups. All right. So, the Hermit is clarified by the Hanged Man, Ten of Swords by the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune by the King of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles by the Eight of Cups. All right, Cancer. Interesting. So, right away, I feel a lot of you have been through a lot. A lot of you, I feel, have been through a struggle, and it hasn't been easy. It definitely has not been easy for you, Cancer. Anyways, if we can get to it. Your current situation, we have the Hermit and the Hanging Man, or the Hanged Man, depending on which deck you use, of course. But, so I really get the sense of like you've gone within, you've taken time out for yourself. You kind of put everything else on the back burner. You may have even found that you've even almost shut out a little bit of the world right now, while you kind of look inside, whether it be for healing. I feel for many of you there's a lot of healing taking place right now for you. But it also can be a little bit of soul searching, and you kind of pausing, you putting everything else, cut out all the distractions, and nothing is going to be moving forward or backwards for the time being while you are kind of looking within, maybe doing some soul searching, and some healing at the same time. Perhaps you might even be looking for a new perspective. You've been looking within to gain some new insights, gain a new perspective, so that you can really see your way forward. Your challenge for this week, we have the Ten of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. You know, it's not always easy to realize that whatever's happened in the past, so this is the Ten of Swords, it's a painful ending, betrayal. And it's been a long, it's been very unpleasant, right? It's been very, very unpleasant. But in the distance of this card, I'm not sure if you can see it in the shot here, but in the distance, there's all these black, nasty clouds and skies above you, but in the distance, it's clearing. And I'm really feeling like that's what your challenge is to remember that it's not always going to be this way, right? You have the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles here, so you're determined, and your confidence is going to rebuild. Your confidence is going to come back. Your charisma, your intuition, your joie de vivre, so to speak, is going to come back. And you put in a lot of hard work, and you're going to start to see, these skies clearing. But it may be a bit of a challenge for you to really acknowledge that, right? And realize that is actually a thing, that whatever that painful ending was, whatever that hurt was, it's over, it's finished. And there, that sun is starting to rise, and as the skies start to clear off in the horizon, and you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor. You may not be able to see it yet, but it's coming. It's absolutely coming. And your advice, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands. This is great, really, it is, because it does involve a little bit of, faith in yourself and in the universe. But really, luck is on your side. And there's an element of divine timing here too, but this is really believing in yourself. Like the King of Wands is confident, visionary, knows what he wants, goes out and gets it, has passion and enthusiasm for life and everything in it that he desires. And your advice is to be that, right? Because as things start to shift in your favor, and maybe a new cycle is even going to begin, but good luck is on your side. And I really feel that you're being asked to kind of step into your own power and really be yourself. Whatever this is, whatever this soul searching is, this new perspective that you're trying to gain, this healing that's taking place, whatever it might be for you, it's very much linked with your destiny, I feel. Yeah, and the universe has acknowledged the work that you have done, Cancer, and that you're working on things to really fulfill your destiny, whatever that may be, and it's going to be different for everybody, but whatever that may be, you're doing what it takes in order to get yourself to that point. Even if it's just realizing what it is, discovering what that truly is. And as you go ahead and do that, right, like as you realize that things are changing, things are shifting, and that you're no longer the same person that you were, your principles have changed, your thoughts have changed, and whatever it is that you discover about yourself, the universe is going to come in and they're going to help you out, right? And you're being asked to kind of trust in the divine, at the same time really kind of come into your own power. Be that, go after that vision that you have, go for your passions and your interests and those things that really excite you and fill you with energy. That's what you're being asked to do. Go ahead and pursue those, because your luck is changing. things are going to start going in your favor. So pursue those things, whatever it is that you discover, whatever it is that you've really been working on. Maybe you already know, but you kind of just like, something's going on right now and I need to kind of work on it. You'll get through that, you'll get past it, and then start doing it, start going for it, right? Just do it. Whatever it is that you are wanting to do, a relationship, a job, a career, a hobby, an interest, maybe you want to be a healer, whatever it might be, it's go for it. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like the go for it, because now is your time. Now is the time to go for it. Your outcome, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Yeah. And there's really a sense of, don't hang on too tightly to the past, right? Be sure to let it go, right? Because your challenge is this painful ending and realizing that it's over, so this is, Four of Pentacles can be hanging on a little bit too tightly to things, can be hanging on too tightly to money and being a little bit too possessive and materialistic, but I'm not really getting that sense. I'm getting more the sense of this is if it's a hanging on energy, then it's you're hanging on to the past, and you're being asked to let go. As you look for a new path, right now with the Hermit and the Hanged Man, and you're looking for that new perspective, that new way of doing and being, and finding that within you, finding your own inner light and shining your own inner light on those shadow parts of you that need to be exposed and healed, and discover that new knowledge that you have within. This can also be for your outcome. This can also be like building a new foundation for yourself, a more stable foundation for yourself and for your future. Especially with the Eight of Cups here, because everything that was a certain way, right? That obviously didn't work out. Whatever was not fulfilling. It didn't satisfy you. It didn't bring you joy, happiness, and peace. And so you're walking away from that, and you're finding a new path. And that's why you have the Hermit and the Hanged Man here in your current situation, because that's what you're looking for. You're looking for this new pathway, right? This new direction. You leave behind everything that didn't work. Overcome this challenge of this, whatever's over, it's done. Nothing you can do about it. Just be sure that you're not hanging on to it too tightly. You've come a long way just to get to this point, and it has been difficult for you. I can feel that for a lot of you. You put in a lot of hard work and effort, and I feel a lot of you have been thinking like, hey, where's I want to see the fruits of my labor, and they're not coming yet. Be patient. They will definitely come. There's no question. So at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Seven of Wands as your underlying energy from this deck. And this is very much, assert yourself. Stand up for yourself. Fight for all the things that you have achieved so far. You've got the high ground. You have the advantage right now, right? And that's why, this in your advice, the King of Wands is your advice. Go for it. Don't hold back. If you've got something, be passionate about it and go for it. And the Seven of Wands is kind of similar too. You might have ideas that are kind of coming up to you that might be thinking, this, and this. Don't worry about it. Or it could be external sources. People saying, oh, you should be doing this, or you should be doing that, or I like what you've done, and there's a lot of haters out there, right? And they might be trying to knock you off how high you've gotten yourself thus far. Don't allow them to do that, right? Defend yourself and assert yourself, and fight for what you've worked for, and you've achieved a lot of victories, and people like to knock people down who have achieved victories, because like I said, there's a lot of haters out there. So it's going to take some hard work and effort for you to do this, but with this card, really, like I said, you have the advantage. You have the high ground. So you will easily overcome the challenges that you are going to face this week, no doubt. At the bottom of this deck, we have Justice. You know, and I feel that like the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card here, they're linked. They're definitely linked because you know, things are going to start going in your way, and justice can very much speak about karmic justice, and the universe rights wrongs. So if there's been wrongs that have happened to you, like this Ten of Swords, this painful ending, this betrayal, like you've been stabbed in the back by a relationship, a job, a family, doesn't matter what it is. If you do the necessary work to move past that, the universe rights wrongs, and I really feel that's why the Justice card is here. You know, you're looking for a new direction. You're looking for something better, and you put in a lot of hard work, and the universe is going to come by and say, "Yep, we're going to help you rebalance that." And that's why you have the Wheel of Fortune here too, because destiny is, you're moving towards that, and you're being asked to really own that at this time. Absolutely. All right, let's grab a Moonology Oracle card for you. What is the message, please, for the sign of Cancer for the week of September the 14th to the 20th, 2020? What is the message, please, for Cancer for this week? What is the message, please, for Cancer for this week, please? What message do you have for Cancer for this week, please? What is the message, please, for Cancer for this week? What message do you have for Cancer, please? Thank you. Yeah. Okay, we have two that actually flipped, the other two didn't. I'm going to take the two that flipped. And this is, yeah, see, what did I say? Okay. So right now, you are in this Hermit and Hangman energy. So we have the disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. Beneficial on many levels. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in everything that we're doing. We have these goals, these dreams, these desires, and we put in all this hard work, and we just don't take the minute to really just take the time to breathe out. It feels so good. It releases a lot of stress. You know, I'm also getting the sense for some of you, there's certain breathing techniques too that many of you may benefit from, especially during this time. It helps with a lot of relief. It honestly even helps with finding clarity and going within. So take the time to breathe out. You know, it can be life is not always you know, a bed of roses. We all know this, and it's important that we slow it down to the point where we remember to do the simple things, right? I think that's another message with this is remember about the simple things, especially for your own body and physiology. And the other card that we have here, Cancer, is the gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. And that's why I said earlier, you know, now's the time to take the action. Now's the time to be bold, be brave, and go for it. You've got the universe on your side. You've got karmic justice coming in. You're doing everything right, and you're getting so close. You're getting so close. So don't hold back now. Don't be too afraid. Everything's over. It may not seem like it. A lot of times too, what ends up happening is, you know, like with this Wheel of Fortune, I always feel that it's very much, there's things happening behind the scenes. The universe is realigning things for you, right? That are better in line with who you truly are, who you want to be, and what you're working towards, and your true destiny as well. And you know, we can't always see that. It hasn't materialized yet. It hasn't manifested yet. But that doesn't mean that it's not happening. So you're so close. So just keep going. You're just keep going, Cancer. You're very close to achieving your goal. So you guys you're doing everything right. Don't let Don't think that things aren't working out, because they really are. All right, that's going to do it for your reading. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.